and blessings, everybody. Peace and blessings. It is Sasha Campbell-Garbutt, aka your health and personal freedom coach, aka the gangster of transformation and the closet MC. I hope everyone is choosing to feel their best today, even in the midst of confusion, because the only thing that's important is your end goal. Don't get concerned about all the in-betweens, which leads me to the topic at hand. Why your vision board isn't producing the vision. Over the past decade or even decade and a half, vision boards have been the big thing. You cut pictures out of magazines, or now you could even do it virtually, and you're putting all these things to create the life that you want and the life that you deserve. You can indeed have everything that you desire. But why hasn't all your years of vision boarding produced the vision? A couple things. First of all, your belief. Do you believe in everything that you are putting on the vision board? A lot of us are cutting out images based on hope. We're cutting out images and putting them on paper based on what we think and what we wish will come to us. But do you actually believe it? I mean, do you believe that you can have the successful career? Do you believe that you can have a love that gives you everything, not only that you want, but what you need? Do you believe that you can have your ideal weight and your ideal health? Because if you don't believe it, it will not come to vision. Your belief sends out an invisible sound wave that we like to call vibration, and your belief in it will attract that, not the pictures, not the words, but you actually believing that it can happen, that you are worth it. So if you do not have your belief intact, I would love to challenge you to either scale up your belief or scale down to what you actually believe can happen. Some people have to start off slow or small with their belief in order to manifest it. But the minute you start to have success, the minute you can grow your vision and grow your belief. Number two, and a lot of this might get people frustrated. A lot of people's vision board is filled with fear. It's cluttered and filled in with so much little intricacies and nuances because they don't believe, going back to belief again, that they can get it all. We don't know that we are connected to a higher source that knows the things that we need even beyond us, because what we want is based on a limited belief of ourselves and our limited expectancy. Once we can stretch our belief, meaning once we can get into a place that we can see things outside of our realm of comprehension, then we will trust that the end goal is being met. So yes, you can put all the details in your vision board, but leave wiggle room so you do not create resistance. A lot of times we pray for something, and then when we don't get it exactly, we say, well, my prayer wasn't answered, or the vision isn't real. What you have to do is allow God to work magic in between your vision so you can get the full capacity of what's able to happen for you. So don't fill your vision board with all this stuff because you fear, if I don't put it all, I'm not going to get it. Once again, going back to belief, if I know my end goal is to accumulate $1 million in 12 months, I'm going to tune in and listen and trust that my goal will be met, and I will be obedient enough to do the things that might not even be on my board, but I know that are part of my end result. So you're going to go that way. Y'all feel me? If this resonating, drop a like, drop a heart. And one of the other things that people do with their vision board, and what they forget with their vision board, is to feel it. There's this big thing called the law of attraction. It's been talked about biblically and before that in different words. But the law of attraction does have a little bit of flaws because they are forgetting one thing in that. You got to feel what you want. You got to create a feeling. You know what gets people charged up when they go to church? Not the words that the preacher is saying, but the feeling, the vibration that the words, the resonance of the words that he spits. It gets people tingly inside. It resonates with their space of truth within them. So I would like to challenge you guys to focus on the law of resonance, which is feeling what you want, more than the law of visualization, because you can see it, but if you don't believe it, it ain't gonna happen. Remember, faith as big as a mustard seed can manifest stuff. If you have faith as big as an avocado seed, could you imagine the feeling that will generate, therefore, the quicker manifestation? No matter what you believe, spiritually, we are all from the same source. And that source has the power to instantaneously manifest awesomeness in your life if what you are doing is for the greater good of the people. When we look around us right now, we see a lot of manifestations that are not the product of our true desire. It is the product of those that we have given our control to, whether it's political, religious leaders, and we forgot to cultivate the omnipresence and the omnipotence that is us, in us, from source. You are made in the image, more so the likeness. So the likeness is the invisible. The likeness is the things that don't just describe you as man and woman. We are made in the awesomeness and infiniteness of Creator, of God, of source. So if you guys are having problems with your vision boards and you feel that you're doing it in vain, remember, leave room for source to show you the magic that can happen. Don't have fear behind it, and get into feeling what you want to believe. As a personal freedom coach, that's where I lead myself and where my coaches have led me, and that's where I lead my clients. Holla at me if you want to go do some work deeper in this. But no matter what, remember, if you don't feel it, you won't achieve it. Remember, as you were born, so is the solution. You can have the desires of your heart if you get in alignment with them and if you leave some wiggle room in them to grow. Peace and infinite blessings to you. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, and here at Life and Light Wellness on all platforms. I love you all, and power to the people.